so first off, we're going to do the 60 pound onto the reel. So we can get a casting and then a max line capacity for it. So let's knock that one out real quick. Jeez.
They're like cooked on. Yeah, I totally forgot to do that.
You hear that?
It shouldn't have sand in it. It did get dropped in the sand, but it. I've been trying to use the drag slightly as kind of a brake to kind of help me, and so I'm wondering if maybe that's.
No, because right now I'm in free spool, so it's completely disconnected from the drag. That's the bearing. There's like debris in your bearing.
Okay, I'll have to pull it work then.
Yeah, or you'll have to replace it because bearings don't. Once they get debris in them, it ain't getting them out. It'll work. It doesn't scream when it casts out.
No.
All right.
I just noticed that it was kind of feeling rough like that. But it seems like it smoothed out when you fill the reel.
See if the pressure helps. All right, so we're at 100 yards now, but I'm still getting some of that, the coating or whatever it is. So,
That stuff is horrible.
so we got 100 yards of braid on the spool. I haven't hit the first inner mark yet, so it'll be cool to see once we hit that marking what the line capacity will be. Second marking, then the top end. So,
I got about 70 to 80 pounds.
of weight. That's fine. Just want to get it weighed out and let me know. That way I can let them know. Oh, out of that bin. All right, I've just covered up the first line and we're at 170 yards. So that's looking good. That's decent. Decent. That's cool. I'll tighten this up.
Get about 500.
The math is right? The next line. All right, so I've covered up both sides and we're at 340 yards. So the math is good on this reel. 60 pound test of the Gen 3 hollow core. So, yep, let's keep going. Let's see what the top end will get. Or actually, casting will be a little higher, and we'll go from there. I'm liking that capacity right there. So right about halfway between the two top lines is where I normally will call it quits on these pin rails right here. So we're at 430 yards of 60 pound hollow core, the Gen 3 on the Pin Squal 40 LD for casting. Let's top it off, and now let's see how much line it can get. About 600 is what we're probably looking at, or what was the math on that?
I don't know.
Almost.
There's a lot of room on the bottom. I bet you'd be pretty close to 7.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, I could still go over the housing here because they have the top end bevel, and what I'm talking about is right here, this bevel.
Well, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
probably 600.
you could, but you just got to remember, don't let it go further than that, because then it can mess up your reel and stuff like that. So. Yeah, so 600 yards would be the max on the reel, and like I said, I went over the bevel just about halfway, but I still have a nice little lip, as you can see on both sides right here. So 600 yards max for the LD with a 60 pound Gen 3. So now let's see what it does with 100 pound.